Richard Keane, and I'm here to give you an update on the new inov-8 Trailroc range of trail running shoes. I believe that we're all either growing or dying. That applies to companies and to philosophies as well as to people. Now, inov-8's a relatively young company, and over the last few years their range has developed a lot. For trail running, the staple product for trail has been the Roclite range, and here in New Zealand we've been primarily selling the Roclite 295 for trail running. It's been a great shoe. It's very grippy, it's very light and very free draining. inov-8 believe that the Trailroc series is the natural successor to the Roclite, and I just want to give you a few comparisons of the two. The Trailroc series, and there are three in the series, there's the 255, the 245 and the 235. The numbers of course relate to the weight in grams for a UK size 8. So for the mainstay of the range, the 255, that compares to the 295 in the Roclite. So it is a little bit lighter, though not significantly. So the new range has all the traditional elements of inov-8 trail running shoes. Super lightweight, exceptionally grippy and very free draining. Now specifically about the range, the sole pattern is a little bit different to the Roclite range. The studs or the lugs are closer together, they're slightly lower, they don't protrude as much from the sole, and they have these small cuts in them. The philosophy there is very much akin to a mountain bike tyre, where the more edges you have on the lugs, the more grip that you get. Now in reality, the reports that we're getting back, and remember this range has only been out for a few weeks, the reports that we're getting back are that the Trailroc range are very grippy. Perhaps in extreme conditions, not as grippy as the Roclites, but for 99% of circumstances, they're great. The other aspect of the sole is that there are actually three different rubbers used here. We've got a grippy rubber, a softer rubber, which is used in the toe area, which is your takeoff point. The red portion is an endurance rubber, and the grey portion is a harder rubber, so that's for protection, where you hit a rock or something with your instep. So it's actually trying to use different types of rubber on different parts of the foot. Probably the biggest and most common comment we've had come back from people who have used these shoes already is how comfortable it is. Now the Trailroc series actually has a little less cushioning through the underfoot area than the Roclite does. The difference being that the EVA layer is actually injected with this new range of shoes as opposed to blown with the Roclite. That means basically that you get more bang for your buck. You get more cushioning for a thinner layer. So we're pretty impressed with the cushioning. The grip, yes, it's good. If you're into really extreme conditions, stick with the Roclite. They're free draining. So all the comments we're getting coming back are very good, very positive about the range. What we don't know yet is the durability of the shoes, and that's going to take some time until our testers have clocked up some mileage on them. I just wanted to briefly talk about the difference between the three shoes. The 255 has a 6mm differential between heel and forefoot, the 245 3mm, and the 235 0. There is also, as we go down through the range, a little less in the cushioning. We anticipate that the majority of the Trailrocs that we sell are going to be the 255 model, because they have this little extra bit of cushioning over the other models. Also, for the vast majority of trail runners, the 6mm differential between heel and forefoot is about right. Any less is great for elite runners and particularly for young runners, but for most trail runners, the middle of the pack runners, 6mm is great. So that's the new Trailroc range of inov-8 shoes. We don't anticipate that they're going to take over completely from what is by far our biggest selling shoe so far, the Rocklite 295, because the reality is that however technically good a shoe is, the test is when you get it on your feet. And we're still finding that when we fit people to the shoes, and remember that they're built on a different last, so it's slightly different shape of foot, that about 1 in 5 or 1 in 6 people, it still feels better to have the Rocklite on their foot than the Trailroc. So that's an update about the new range from inov-8. We'll keep you updated as we get more feedback from people, and that's really the test of any product, is what the users tell us about. Thanks for your interest in inov-8.